Hey guys, Dr. T back here again. So let's talk about now a little bit different of a sidetrack to go with these concussions. We've already told you what concussions are, what they can lead to in the future, and things to look for either yourself as an athlete or if you're a parent or a coach with athletes and you want to make sure that your students are safe or your kid is safe and making sure they don't have concussions. So some of the different things that are becoming more frequent for sports teams nowadays are baseline testing. What a baseline test is basically a concussion score. These tests are performed at the beginning of a season for the students, and when this is done, it gives them a baseline overview of how their brain function was prior to the season. Why do we do this prior to the season? Well, if they're in a high impact sport such as soccer or football, we don't want to do it in the middle of the season when they've already could have sustained injury. We want to do it prior to the season actually starting. So what are these baseline tests? Well, there's a number of different ways to do it. Typically, these tests have to do with functional patterns, functional movements, memorization, certain eye movements, and memorization of patterns. By keeping track of these things and getting a baseline score, we always have a general idea of where we need to get the athlete back to prior to them getting back on the field without sustaining more injury or trauma. So how do we do this here at Holman? Pretty simple. We can bring you in for an initial examination consultation. Myself, I will go through and do not only a spinal check, but we'll kind of go through some of these baseline testings. I may have you memorize certain key phrases or words or color schemes, test you on a few different functions, and then ask you to repeat those things back to me. And this way it'll give us a baseline score. Then we can also check your neurological status. We check cranial nerve function, brain function. We can do some testing of your eyes to see if there's any nystagmus or trouble with certain movements or unpredictable movements of the eyes. All these things give us a good baseline, and then if it's suspected that an injury of some sort was happened during a game or during practice, we can have you come in, we can test you, see how you rescore, and if you don't score what you did prior to the season, we can here at Holman help you back towards that optimal function between both the chiropractic as well as the physical therapy side of the office. So if you have any questions or any concerns, or you want to get your athlete checked out in terms of concussion protocols or get a baseline test done for them, give us a call here at Holman Rehab and we'll be happy to see you. Thanks and have a great day.